Oh man, this is one of these ones that's not, oh God, it's not so good. So if you're sensitive like me, maybe tune this one out, turn it off. They kept showing me this same scene. I wasn't picking up what they were trying to put down. I just couldn't. But that happens with these when they're negative like this, because a lot of times I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that. It's like instead of understanding or learning the lesson, I'm like, oh, no. I'm like a little kid who I want to put my fingers in my ears and go, la, 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 la. Like, I'm good. But then they just took me to a few other things that was the same idea. So I'm going to try to talk this one out. I don't know that this is even it, but I also need to get it out or they won't let me be with it. So, all these like organizations and I don't know what the hell people call them. I guess they're just groups or I don't know. I don't even know because I don't communicate with anybody anymore. But I guess it's like stuff people are a part of, but they want to be a part of. They want to belong, right? Like, so like a cult, a clan, a group, an organization, a secret society, who knows what all their names are. Anyway, how can I say all this? I'm trying to figure out, it's kind of like once you're in, you're fucked, right? That's how it is with all these things, right? Like it's like, or maybe it's showing me more like Ponzi schemes or like who knows? Okay, let's try to stick with it. Well, I'm not sure what the label is. I'm not sure what they have designated their title, right? But you get the idea, okay? So anyway, you get enticed in for whatever reason, and then once you belong, it's like you have to pay dues, right? You have to. It's the membership fees, but we're not always talking monetarily. And then you have to make sacrifices, literally, in all types of ways. And sometimes that means bringing in new recruits. And that's the scene they kept showing, where these people get their claws in you and really affect every area of your life because they're controlling you. They start to control all of you. So this is all the stuff we talk about. So get your wits about you and love yourself before you slide into one of these slippery snake holes. Yet, you got to love yourself if you're in one, and you better get connected with your higher self and figure it the fuck out. They're saying they need Jesus in their life. Yeah. But what was, oh God, I don't know how to verbalize it without saying it, and I don't want to. So it's like, they require you sacrifice. They require you get new recruits. They require all these things. And because they have their claws in you, in every aspect of your life, and are controlling your finances, your friendships, your livelihood, your everything, and your mental, right? So it fucks with your mental as well. And they have people who can fuck with your mental. Plus, it is kind of like the staged movie where, there's certain people that are, quote, in on it. So you do feel like you're going bonkers. So you either play along to get along or you get fucked. And some people don't know how to manage all that, right? And so they're in such a state of fear and feeling like they're not only between a rock and a hard place, it's not even a rock and a hard place. Like they see no way out at all. They have no choice but to fall in line. And so that's the scene they were showing. I'm trying to get to it, but it's like, so I'm trying to set it up so you can understand. And so they will then, okay, so these people that are required to bring in new recruits to make sacrifices, right? This kind of thing. And so they're so scared, but they don't know what to do and they don't know who to recruit. And so they will attempt to find people to throw under the bus. And it is usually people that they either bait in themselves, like smile in your face, stab you in the back, or friends and family. They'll take anybody to toss under the bus because they're desperate. But the illusion is that once they toss the new person under the bus, that maybe then they'll get to breathe, or they'll get a leg up, or they'll get the benefits of being part of that group. Oh, that's the trick. There really isn't any benefit, right? You're controlled. You no longer own your life. You no longer do. Your life is dictated by all these things. It's enticing until you see that you're being puppeted in so many ways and you can't cut the cords. Then how enticing is it really? It's like, well, wait a minute. Well, you didn't read the fine print. Meaning, did it feel right for your soul, or were you looking to get? Right? And they got you because they knew your get. Because that's how that works. That's how it works everywhere. This is just showing you the ugly underbelly. But don't get me wrong. This happens everywhere, in every industry, in every group, in every organization. This is just the really ugly of it. And the more horrific, right? Like, I probably shouldn't say every group or every, because they're not all this like satanic. Did I get it out? So yeah, you wanted me to say, yeah, so then okay, so this is the other thing. Okay. So they're showing, because they'll throw anybody under, and because they're desperate and they think they're going to get a break, but they're not, right? So that's the trick. So go ahead, toss one family member. Oh, before you know it, 2 family member, 3 family member. Oh, all your friends. And it's like they don't learn. But they also feel like they don't have a choice. You always have a choice. And you're choosing. And sorry, you can hear my opinion on all this, but they keep wanting me to also state the other side. I'm trying to get there. They're stating, so these fools who got suckered in and then totally take everybody they know down with them, or attempt to, they're trying to get me to see or say something here. It's like some of them do feel bad. Some of them do feel bad. But they'll do it anyway. It's like they can't live with themselves either. They feel horrific, and then they feel horrific for pulling you in. And yet they, again, don't feel like they have any other choice. Sorry, I'm saying this, and as soon as I'm saying this, I'm like, I guess that is the idea of the misery boat. They're going to pull everybody in with them. But this isn't that, meaning they are showing me somebody who is remorseful and didn't want to harm their friends and family, but you know what it sounds like? Sorry, as I'm saying all this out loud, it also sounds like this same description could be on a drug addict. Do you know what I mean? Because I guess that's all it is. It's an addiction. It's a fear. It's running your show. So, they're just being specific with like a clan or an organization or like some kind, like they're running you on fear and they're controlling your moves. But that's the same with drugs. Your fear of not being high, it's running you. Same with alcohol, same with any addiction to this degree. I mean, that's just, it's an addict. They'll stop at nothing. And until they get their fix, which is only fucking temporary. That's why it's running you for the rest of your life. So you either get control of it or it has control of you. And once it has control of you, good fucking luck getting out from underneath it. It's just making it harder and harder on yourself. And you keep telling yourself, just one more, just one more. Well, okay, bye-bye. Now you've slipped in that hole and you're getting comfy there every time you say one more. That's why you can't, it's like they have to want it bad enough and it's going to fucking suck. But you got yourself fucking there. And it is not like that. I mean, there's people out there to help, but it's like you have to understand that mentality too, because otherwise you're going down and out with them. That's what happens. You're going down with the ship. You might not get addicted like they get addicted, but they'll rip you to shreds. They'll destroy every aspect of your life. It's like putting bullet holes through your entire life. You gotta sever all those cords because they'll take you out. Yeah, oh man. Sorry, they're flopping through a lot here. I told you this was heavy. Didn't I put a warning on this one? Oh God. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That is the scene they keep showing over and over and over again of this one friend throwing his other friend totally under the bus. It's like he roped him in. And, oh man, so it's so fucked up. And yet at the same time, why did he rope him in? Because he was required to. He was already fucked. He had already like, I don't know how to, they're saying like, they're already on the hook. Like they're already vulnerable. They're already exposed. They're already in a position where they believe, and and rightfully so, they have definitely gotten themselves in the worst possible position. But nonetheless, they're in the mentality of believing that they have no other choice. So it's not that they want to do it, but they have to do it. And they have to do it it's like the best possible way, like meaning devilish, like the idea of smiling in your face. Like, I mean, that would be going up to a family member, or it would be Judas. Sorry, there's so many that they're connecting the dots on. It would be going up to a family member and giving them a kiss on the cheek and selling them down the river. Isn't that in The Godfather too? I mean, that's what happens. This is it. And so, we see it like, oh, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They'll sell away anybody. Friends, family member, they sell them all down the river to save their own neck or for money. Some of them do it for, they'll take a little bit of money and they'll sell out anybody, But we also have to see it, and that is the case for a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. They're happy to do it in the beginning because it's like they entice them even more. They get them very, very addicted, and then they get them hooked, and then they get enough dirt on them and they get enough shit on them that the next thing you know, these people are so deep in it, they're fucked. But it's what is it? It's sorry, what was the thing you were showing me before, though? I didn't get it out because, of course, I went on to over-explain. Okay, so they're showing some do happily, eagerly, willingly toss plenty of people under the bus and just keep roping them in. Others, they do it. Sorry, they're showing two different variations. It actually seems like So they're showing two different variations. It seems like a new recruit, a young one, it's like still has a soul, right? It's like, and so they do feel bad. It's like they do know it's wrong. And what, I guess they just want to be part of the group more, or they want to be part, or maybe they do get some money or benefit or something. So though they feel bad, they're still willing to do it. But then they show other people who are just so steeped in it that they're desperate to grab more. And so it's like they're sickened in their stomach. It's like at their own awareness or awakening to what they've gotten caught up in. But again, they're so steeped in it that, oh God, sorry, what they're showing is nauseating. It's, oh God, it's really, oh God, it's really sad. I mean, it's gross. It's like they're so controlled and so worn ragged that they, I mean, more or less, like the simplest way to say this is they are a slave to the organization. They have no other choice. Put your head down, do as you're told, go get new recruits. So it's like they don't even want to do it anymore, but they see no way out. And so whenever you see no way out like that, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I know there are times we all feel that way, and I'm clearly describing situations that I hope none of my listeners have ever been in or won't ever be in. But I mean, but that is the time. Like, if there's ever a fucking time to call on God, to get connected to your higher self, to beg for that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the time that people normally do, but then they don't follow through, right? In other words, you end up getting the miracle, but then you take the miracle for granted, right? You'll be like, oh, well, shit, that's all I have to do? Well, I'm back on board to being an asshole. Do you know what I mean? Like, that does happen where, I mean, I know I've done that, where I've misunderstood that was the miracle. Like, sometimes we don't recognize the miracle that comes through as the blessing from God, because we get disillusioned to the illusion. So let's take the same example. You swear there's no way out. You swear that there is no option, that that's their life and they have no, well, all of a sudden they get this lucky break. They happen to meet this one person, or they get this, one opportunity, and they're like, oh my God, that could answer all my prayers. Or like, oh my God, you have no idea. Like, they say to the person even, oh my God, you have no idea, you just saved me, or whatever the case. But then they almost feel so lucky, or like they're getting such a break or so whatever, that they're not connecting those dots. Like, fucking low. That was sent to you, offering you a hand. Now, are you going to give thanks and do the right thing and reconnect with your higher self and continue down that path? Or are you really going to keep jumping back in the toxic pool? Because then you're telling God, the universe, source, whatever you want to say, that you love the toxic pool. Okay, well then don't call on me to save you again. And if sure enough they do, and sure enough they get saved again, and that could be the 3 strikes you're out. Remember, they talk about that all the time. Like, oh, okay, no, I'm not going to, the boy who cried wolf, right? Like, no, you've made it very clear you like to be in that toxic pool. No, get nice and cozy in there. That's what you chose, and so that is like the dark night of the soul. That is the crawling through the hell. Like, it's, it was already hard, and you were already in this spot that you claimed you had no choice. You got 3 options that you swore, or what, just lucky breaks. You didn't want to recognize them for what they were. sorry, they're showing me so many different scenes, analogies, and visions that they've previously shown me over the years. They're just connecting a lot of dots for me. In any case, I guess this entire message is the same thing that we can always sum up, so I never need to come on here again, really. Fully love and accept yourself and learn what the fuck that means so that you stop putting yourself in prickly, stickly situations. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know why else they keep... I mean, they do keep showing me that same scene. And I was going to say it's two boys. They're not. They're men. But, you know, they're boys. And, yeah, it's like a man-child is what I mean. They're grown adults, but they're children. They're children. And they were friends. And who knew? Like, he took the one and totally placed him in a horrific position, totally threw him under the bus, totally sold him down the river, totally sold out on him. And it's horrific. It's hurtful, it's painful. And it's like, it's so fucked up because it so fucks with your mental mind too, because your mental mind, you like that? Because, it's like once the other kid's fucked, he's like totally sold down the river. Now he's screwed. And once he wakes up to that realization, he's going to be furious with his friend for getting him stuck in such a scenario. But then it's also like Stockholm syndrome, because then you feel bad for your friend too, because you now understand, because now he has to go sell somebody out. Right? It's like pass it down the lane, but it's not passed down the lane. It never stops. You have to constantly do that. You're constantly on call. Remember, you're puppeted now. It never ends. Oh no, it never ends. It never ever ends. You got to cut yourself out of all that shit. Yeah. And this is, I'm just thinking like because they just said double down, triple down, quadruple. So I'm just thinking like remember all the times they've shown all those visions of people doing that. I guess it's that idea. It's like, so what are you going to do? Are you going to keep doubling down, keep getting yourself steeper and deeper into that organization because you're feeding into the illusion, the lie, the bullshit that just one more time, and then I get out. You're negotiating with terrorists. They tell you what you want to hear, so you go do what you're supposed to do, and then you come back and they laugh at you in the face like, you fucking fool. They're terrorists. They don't fucking care. You're dealing with the devil. They don't give a shit. They don't honor their end of the deal, you idiot. Right? Like, they have you on a string. You do as you're told. That's the end of the story. That's it, sucker. You sold your soul. So it's like, oh God. So I'm sorry. I keep laughing because it is clearly not funny. It's not funny, but the way they're showing it now and the way they're speaking, it's comical, and it's just in that sense. But it's not funny. It is definitely not funny. So I'm not. Oh goodness. I mean, so what is this, right? Like, what is this message, right? It's like forewarnings for those to not get stuck in that mud. And if you are stuck in that mud, it's the same message, though. You better figure out how the fuck to love yourself. I guess easier said than done, though, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Again, hopefully my listeners aren't stuck in that shit. Don't step in it to begin with, because you're doing your work of loving yourself and doing your shadow work and not selling your soul, not selling out for something outside yourself. You're happy to walk away. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, thank you. I'm good. Yeah. And we don't want to live in a world like that. We really don't. I mean, Yes, everything I just said, but I didn't tell you I was responding to them. I was responding to them because what we were saying, what I didn't say out loud, I'm sorry, was I'd rather be alone, which I have been. I mean, I'd rather be alone than deal with any of that shit. But we don't want to live in a world like that where you have to be alone because everybody's looking to get, right? Because nobody loves themselves. It's like you end up meeting all these people who they're all out for something. And it's like, good God. You know? So we don't want to live in a world like that. We really don't. Nobody really does. They just don't realize they're partaking in it or participating in it most of the time because they're dead asleep to what they're doing and their behaviors. And it's just so automatic for them that a lot of them truly believe that's how people behave. I mean, I guess if that's the world they're in, then they have familiarized and normalized themselves to it. So then they're continually calling it in and it has become their normal. And but I got to tell you, so many people do. Not to that extreme. Thank God. Thank God. Sorry, they're reminding me of so much. So the other thing we were saying earlier, they were having me laughing and getting me very heated at the same time because it was like, it's one fucking rule. Like, why can't everybody just follow the one fucking rule? Is it that hard to follow that one rule? Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. Is it that hard? Is it? Can't you just keep asking yourself that? You get a gut feeling. You know you're doing something wrong when you're doing something wrong. But we turn it off. We do. We turn it off. If we really want it, we won't listen to ourselves. We'll lie to ourselves. We'll justify things because we don't like the answer, right? So like, say you go to do something or want something, but you get the nudge, you get the like kick in the gut, like, oh, no, no, no. You're like, I know, how did you just say it though right before that? No. Sorry, we keep getting interrupted tonight. You really want something and you get the kick in the gut, which is your answer. That's your answer. No, you may not have it. No, you may not have that. But you really want it. You'll be like, I didn't hear anything. I didn't get any kick in the gut. This is totally fine. I want this. I'm doing this. That's it. I'm doing it. Right? And so we have to know that difference. Are you feeling the fear and recognizing it's a silly fear and facing it and walking through it? Or are you ignoring your intuition? There's a real fucking difference. There really is. Are you lying to yourself or are you telling yourself the truth? Is doing this honoring you? Is it taking you to where you want to go? Is it going to help you get the life you want? Or is there a chance this is something that is not honoring you, is not truthful for you, and is going to be your downfall? If you're questioning it, take a fucking step back. Don't ever move in fear. You want to face fear and walk through it. Don't move with it. There's a difference. All right. I feel like you're just going to hear me and them talking at this point because I don't have any clear message to give you. It's the same one as always.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.